Hello, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I'm Lacey from Spry. I've got a fire going on here in the background because this is the start of something that we're calling fireside chats. Okay, so it's too loud though, don't you think? Don't you think the fire's a little loud? Jeez, let me just turn down the fire volume. Okay, so. At Spry, we are doing something really, really fun for this summer. We are doing something called Spry Summer Camp. And as part of Spry Summer Camp, every Thursday, we are going to do a fireside chat, okay? So first, I want to get rid of the notification that's on my fire right now. Oh no. I want to explain to you a little bit about what Spry Summer Camp is. So here's what it is. We are doing a special all summer long where you get a 2-hour one-on-one consulting session for $200. So normally that cost is $250 for a one-on-one consulting session, but all through the summer, as part of the Spry Summer Camp special, we will be offering those one-on-one consulting sessions for $200. And summer camp is fun, okay? Part of what's fun about summer camp is merit badges. Okay, so we are putting on the summer camp, and you can sign up for a summer camp and come to a consulting session and learn whatever you want about digital media. So maybe you need to learn about SEO, or maybe you need to learn a little bit more about social media. That's great. We are happy to teach you whatever you need to know about digital media. However, there are 6 badges that you can earn throughout the Spry Summer Camp special. You earn those badges by completing the items on the checklist for that badge. So let me tell you what the different badges are. One is SEO. One is like foundational social media. One for Facebook. One for Instagram. One for presence management, and one for user experience. So what we'll have to do to earn a badge is, and what a badge is, you get a little pin, a cute little pin that has an icon for that. And if you get all 6 badges, if you earn all 6, then at the end of, as soon as you earn all 6 badges, you actually get a free photo shoot put on by Spry. And we will work with you to come up with a shot list that will work really well with your social media campaigns that you're going to have coming. And we will shoot them and give you all of those photo files for you to use in your own social media management. So that's what the badges are. And again, the Spry Summer Camp special starts on July 1st. And it will run all through July, August, and September. And just to reiterate, $200 for a 2-hour one-on-one consulting session. You can learn and ask questions about whatever you want, and you can also, through the process, go through the checklist and earn those merit badges if you want to. And again, you earn all 6 merit badges, and you get that free photo shoot put on by Spry. So we're kind of excited about it. And again, as part of the summer camp, we are gonna do weekly fireside chats, okay? So like this is the first one, so it's a little, it's a little low key, all right? I got a nice fire in the background. I got some wood for later, okay, in case I need to put another wood on the fire, but YouTube tells me that it'll keep going like this for like 90 minutes, so I don't even know how that works. But what we're trying to accomplish with these fireside chats is we want to highlight one of the merit badge options, and we want to talk a little bit about something that's new or trending, like a current event topic around digital media. So I'm going to highlight one of the merit badges right now. So one of the merit badges that we are going to offer is something called presence management. So presence management is when you've got like a Facebook page or you've got an Instagram account, and you put your posts up on a regular basis, and that's one part. But aside from putting posts up, you actually have to respond to people who comment and ask questions, whether they comment in your feed, whether they send you a direct message. Your job as a social media manager is to respond to those questions and comments in a way that facilitates heavy conversation. So let's say you're putting up Facebook stories on a regular basis. Okay, if you get a direct message off of those Facebook stories, do you just let that message go, or do you go in and respond to it, ask a question, make sure you're following that person? The whole idea of presence management is being able to take your social media accounts and make them less of a loudspeaker for you, where you're just shooting your own message out over and over again through your posts and your stories, and more of a community. Presence management is about building community, responding to people, inviting people to connect, and just trying to build community with the content that you're putting in. So if you did a Spry summer camp, you would, maybe you wanted to learn more about presence management, so we'd sit down with you and we would teach you best practices for presence management. And that includes things like asking questions in your post content, posting a comment first to try to get people to start engaging, tagging brands that you might want to engage with as well. And while you're doing that, you might even notice you've got somebody new who has liked a post. And so you can look and see who those new people are who have liked a post and invite them to like your page. There are lots of little tactics like that if you just understand what they are, then carrying them out really isn't hard. It just takes a little bit of time. So that's presence management. So if you want to earn that badge, that's one of the things that you can do in Spry Summer Camp. Okay, so now I want to talk just a little bit about kind of current events in digital media. The whole Spry team, or almost all of the Spry team, Rachel was still on her boat. If you follow us, Rachel lives on a sailboat up in the Puget Sound. But most of the Spry team went to the Digital Summit Conference this last week, or this last few weeks. Who knows? It was a little while ago, okay? And one of the things that we learned a lot was the importance of conversation within your social media content. So I thought that fit really well with the presence management badge. Basically what we learned there is that Facebook has altered their algorithm again to reward higher commented posts, okay? So to reward posts that are actually facilitating heavy conversation within the comments section. So what we actually learned from that is that if somebody comments, it's not enough to just say thank you for the comment underneath. The goal would be to ask more questions afterwards. Oh, that's so great that you like that. Thank you so much for responding. Also, have you tried this? To try to continue that conversation as much as possible throughout the comments section. You can imagine the reason for that is that Facebook's job is to keep people on their platform for as long as possible, and not just keep them with the tab open or scrolling, but keep them actually engaged in the content that they are seeing. And so when you get somebody typing and responding, that means that they are engaging heavily with the content that you're putting out, and Facebook will continue to show that content to that user, or content from that creator to that user, in order to keep that user engaged on the platform for as long as possible. I hope that makes good sense. I think I explained it well, but I don't know, the warmth of the fire here is it's warming me pretty nicely. So I guess to take a little bit of my own medicine, I would love to ask, I'm going to be doing these fireside chats weekly. The fire will be with me weekly too, okay? But since I'm going to be doing these weekly, I would actually love to hear a little bit of what you all might want to hear about in the fireside chats. So, do you have specific questions that you might be struggling with your social media? Maybe you don't want to go ahead and do the consulting session, but you'd love just a quick explanation on something that you're trying to learn. Drop it in the comments section, and we would love to be able to answer it in the next fireside chat. Okay, I think that's good for today's fireside chat. Let me recap. So to recap, we are starting Spry Summer Camp on July 1st. What is Spry Summer Camp? It is a special on our consulting sessions. You get a 2-hour one-on-one consulting session for $200. Normally you would pay $250 for a consulting session of 2 hours. Within those sessions, if you get through with all 6 of the merit badges, again, they are social media, Facebook, Instagram, SEO, UX, and presence management. If you get through all 6 of those and earn all 6 badges, you will get a free photo shoot put on by Spry, shot list put on by Spry, creative directed by Spry, and you will be able to have all of those photos and assets for you to use in your own social media campaigns, okay? Thank you so much for stopping by. I think they'll get better and better as we go, so I was nervous to start today, but I think I'm just glad to be able to be here with the warm fire and you wonderful people, and I hope you learned a little something. Okay, talk to you later. Bye.